Previously on Chosen Ones. Nine and Shui converse more after their fight with the Kraken, Shui learning that his mother's spark allowed her to erase memories on a large scale and that she could share her spark with Shenkai. The Nine originally went to the capital in an attempt to get the Black Heart, using Sumi's spark to forget their plan to make sure no one could get information out of them. 4 and 6 refused to be a part of any plan that involved the Prime Capital and went off on their own. After this revelation, the group continues, finding themselves at the ruined docks of Greenflower, before going into the next small room, and the next small room, and the next small room. Eventually, they find themselves in a room with 2 undead plesiosaurs, defeating them easily. As the group tries to figure out which direction the music box is coming from, Conscious comes out of Shui's scarf and leads them towards the sound of someone crying, where they come upon a giant eel. Shui now finds himself face to face with Mizuni, the long-awaited meeting between Godly Mother and Mortal Son underway.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
What the hell are you all doing here?
We were looking for you.
Why are you in the caverns?
We went to Looking Glass to help a friend, and they mentioned that your cavern was nearby, and I wanted to see you in person.
We've already talked as much as we need to.
No, but I need answers.
Answers to what? Didn't you already find them? You didn't like them?
I've been talking with Ibishu. I just want to make him happy. A long time ago, you said that my parents, Sumi and Shenkai, were here in your waters.
They tried to trick me. Me!
Trick you how?
They came to give me the music box that I made for you when you were first born, as it was taken with you up into the moon. They came to apologize and tell me that they killed my son, but that is impossible. They are mortals and you are a god. I knew you weren't dead.
That music box was... it's mine?
I made it for you. For Ibishu. Your mother took it.
She's really here?
Probably somewhere, although I don't think she's herself. It seems that the music box wasn't the only thing they brought with them.
What does that mean?
Some strange... item. It beat like a heart.
Oh, God.
Was it perhaps a black heart? Yeah, Brandy will just hang Theo's head. At least we got confirmation of what we're looking for.
If we follow the music in your guys' heads, it might lead us to the main goal.
Yeah.
You see the Guardians as well have kind of like positioned themselves on the outskirts of the cavern to allow you all to enter, but they're all kind of like watching you with their hands against the wall, like looking like they're ready to push off at any moment.
I had a dream last night. Was it last night or the day before?
No idea.
I had a dream the other day.
I don't remember it.
No fucking clue. No.
Zero idea.
Zero memory.
No recollection.
Right, okay.
Could not tell you.
I had a dream. Well,
You could just say recently.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you even have a dream?
It was real.
I'm gaslighting.
Gaslight, gatekeep.
I had a dream recently while I was in Looking Glass. And it was a memory of when I was a baby. Was I here when I was a baby?
If you were, then I didn't know.
When was I put in the moon?
A few seconds after you were born.
Yeah, he looks a little sad.
I held you once.
I'm sorry.
Your parents don't even have the decency to die properly.
Wait, why doesn't anything die here in the caves?
I don't know.
You mean you're not the one doing it?
My meeting with Shenkai and Sumi did not go smoothly.
My dad was here too?
Yes.
Yes.
Unfortunate circumstances, he passed away.
But you said nothing dies here.
It doesn't. It comes back. Anything that dies here. These caverns used to be the resting place of the dead sirens that died in the sea. And they've all come back like this now. And they seem confused about what has happened to them.
But nine died and nine's fine.
They don't all come back the same. Dying within the caverns is different than your body already being here.
So you're saying that Shenkai could look like one of the Guardians?
No. He died within the caverns.
Brandy's gonna message Theo in his head and be like, I think now would be a good time to tell him.
I was just thinking the same thing.
9 has their arms crossed and just says, probably would look like me. Just, little white streaks here and there. It's annoying. They pull the white strand of hair that's formed. And that's they're still pretty much a redhead. It's just that one white streak.
I don't know, I think white hair looks nice. I just think it's,
I think it looks nice.
It makes
too.
you look distinguished and, shows that you're mature and,
Avayath's had white hair since he was born.
Yeah, Wyatt's I'd be inclined to agree.
Hearing this, Chewie, would you be prepared to learn and meet both of your parents who may or may not be alive, dead, alive?
Smooth, darling, smooth.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
No, it's okay. It's understandable. Smooth. That was real. That was a good one. Good job. He passed Theo on the back. I couldn't have done it any smoother. So,
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. This is genuine. I don't know how the hell you break that news.
What are you talking about? Of course I want to meet my parents.
Theo, he grits his teeth and he's like, and do you think you're ready for the feelings that come with that?
He's quiet for a bit, and he's just like, I don't know. I've never felt anything like this before, I think so. I think I'll be okay.
Theo will go closer to Shui and he's like, there's a lot going on with you right now. What with all of this. And he points to his own neck. What is going on is that pretty certain that your parents are both here. And, unfortunately, whether you're ready or not, you have likely, or pretty sure, you've met at least one.
What? When? I would know if I met my parents, Theo.
His face is all scrunched up in pain, and he's like, I know. And, what you met wasn't necessarily... He wasn't himself. It didn't seem.
He? What are you talking about my dad?
Yeah, this place, bringing people back, and with what we learned about how both of them can alter memories.
Think with us now, Shui. Can you remember somebody that we've met recently who can alter memories?
Shui, in the moment we wanted you to learn it at your own pace and with everything going on. It's such a big thing, and that man in the, the one who can give or alter a memory.
His eyebrows kind of scrunched together. The groundskeeper?
I don't think that he's himself right now. It doesn't seem like it.
What are you saying, Theo?
Brandy?
The groundskeeper is Shunkai. I've been able to confirm it. While we were in there, I cast scrying to see if I could find him anywhere. Shunkai specifically, and, I pinged the groundskeeper.
No, that's not Shunkai. That's not my dad.
He's
What?
got white hair. He's a human who can breathe underwater. And he can alter memories like Sumi's spark.
Shui's just like, what? No, I talked to him.
I know you did, Shui.
One-on-one, and he's...
It seems when we tried talking to him in private, he seems to have lost his memories.
Or perhaps intentionally forgotten them not to deal with the sadness of it all.
Whatever it is, it's unlikely that he reacted like he might have if he knew, and if he was fully aware.
Wait. You knew? You all knew it and tell me? Really?
We wanted you to find out yourself.
Conscience, rubs against your face, trying to comfort you.
Seems that it's coming out now, unfortunately.
Why would you keep something like that from me?
Because we didn't know how you'd react. You know, if it was the right thing to do in the moment.
That's not fair. That's not fair. I tell you guys everything.
And we tried to tell you everything as well, but can you tell me honestly that you would have reacted well to finding out that this man who wanted nothing to do with you was your father? In the moment when we were there?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's really hard when it's not... It's really hard to know what to do when someone you love, something could hurt them so badly.
Shui shakes his head, and he's kind of scratching at his neck where the goo is, I guess. Where he's beginning to jabberfy as if it's kind of irritating him a little bit. And he's just like, you're just like everyone else. You think I'm a child and I can't handle the truth.
Shui, that's not true.
Yes, it is. I'm tired of being underestimated and looked down on.
Shui, I told you that what you've grown into, I respect. But as your equal, it's hard to tell you this.
He just kind of takes a step back.
He isn't your real father anyway.
Not the time for that. That was a bad idea. That was a bad thing to say.
We really shouldn't be having this conversation in front of Mizuni.
Mizuni, you really should just keep crying over there, Mizuni.
I will note at that, you hear a growl in the back of your head, Shui.
Oh. His hand moves from his neck to his head. Shinkai's more of a dad than Verada.
And I'm more of a mother than yours ever was. I didn't steal you away from anyone. They took you from me. She came to lie to me and tell me that you were dead. Do you think that's something a good mother would do? Steal them from someone?
I don't know.
Lie to them?
I don't know.
Make them forget everything?
I don't know what a good mother is. I don't know what it means to have good parents, okay? let's just get the music box.
You feel kind of like almost like a tapping in the back of your head, like something is trying to push forward Shui.
He squints his eyes and I guess is inviting the presence.
Let me talk to her.
In his mind, he's just like, Stormy, are you sure?
I want to talk to her.
He nods his head.
And you see at that, kind of like Shui's head fall forward for a moment before suddenly snapping back up. And you see Avayath and Brandy would recognize this. His like eyes go like bright blue.
Oh shit.
And like turns and faces towards Mizuni with like a scowl on his face. And she looks a bit startled at that.
What did you do to try to get me out of the moon? What exactly? I would love to hear about your plans and what you did and how they worked out.
And she's just quiet at that.
I tried. There wasn't a way.
There was. And other people found it because you couldn't. So I'm going to get your stupid wax. And then you're going to make sure that our parents, that my parents can walk out of here. And you won't touch them again.
And again, there's just like that silence as she seems to be trying to process what he's saying.
They are not your parents. I am your parent.
You keep saying that. When Anna cared for me during those early years within that prison, Shenkai and Sumi saved me from the fate that your hatred confined us to. Dashi raised me when you stole them away from me. And you held me for barely a moment.
You are a god, Ibishu. And they turned you into a mortal boy.
I am that mortal boy. We are the same, and it's you who keep saying we're different. I'm Ibishu, and I am Shui. And if you want so badly to be my mother, then start acting like one. I'm going to go get your box that you care about more than me. And you're going to leave this kingdom alone.
And you come back, Shui.
Yeah, what he said.
Yo, he said.
Hey, Shui, can you roll a wisdom save for me?
Uh-oh.
Do I get advantage?
You do have your advantage.
Okay. That 20! Let's go!
That's 20! Nice, because that would have been very bad otherwise. What's everyone's passive perceptions?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Theo's is 20.
She's gonna get mad or something. Mine's a 12.
17.
17. Anyone who got above a 19, I will say. You saw for just 1 second. If you would have blinked, you would have missed it. Shui vanished and then came back.
Ooh.
And with your nat 20, I will let you know then that for a split second, you saw Winona and then you were back.
What? I'm confused.
Because you started becoming a Bishu again, so you were gonna go on the moon.
Oh. Cassie, were you really going to do that to me if I rolled bad? Really?
Depends on your roll.
Cassie.
Listen, if you got 2 nat 1s, like, I couldn't have justified that. Like,
You also, like, very specifically let Ibishu out when, like, the whole point of keeping him in was so you didn't go back on the moon. So, like, you know, you were...
he told you that's the reason he's keeping your memories.
Yeah, you were playing with fire a little bit there.
Theo sees him flicker, but he sees it through tears because talking with Shui and then Shui talking with Mizuni, it just specifically hurts Theo, considering especially the line, I don't know what good parents are. And basically, at that specific line, Theo just kind of tried his quietest to sob behind Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy will hold on to Theo.
You do see the Guardians have, like, started to approach you after Ibishu's little tantrum.
He just kind of glares at Mizuni and then runs off in the direction of the music box.
Let's get going, guys.
And Nine's just like, so he really is a god, huh?
Oh, wow, interesting.
Theo, through his sobbing, basically holds on to Brandy and lets Brandy float him away.
Yeah, and Avayath won't rush after Shui. He'll just walk on out.
Mizuni does not say another word. She has her head down, and as you guys are starting to trickle out, the guardians come up to her again one by one. And this time she lets them. They seem to be like hugging her almost, trying to comfort her. Do you guys want to roll for the next round?
I'd love to, dude.
Yeah.
So left is always right, fellas? No, I'm just kidding.
You sure we got that right, Brandy?
I mean, I don't feel like they're gonna immediately jump to the next room unless Shui like ran to another room.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. If you were just outside of Mizuni's lair, you're still technically in the same room.
No, he is gonna try to find the music box. I'll roll since he kind of is in the front. 5.
You come out here. The now freshly melted pond.
Is that Shui's pond?
Shui's pond.
It is Shui's pond. You see the little, because it's an exact replica. Some things are taken from the previous compound, but like you still have the like Shui name scratched into the tree nearby.
We home. I see the verse. Where's Zyri?
You don't.
Ah, damn it.
I will say you can see in the distance, like, it looks like Fiera and Wynn are, like, escorting Marfire around, like, trying to get her to integrate a bit better with the compound, and, like, they both have an arm, like, because they both have heat-resistant stuff. Like, Wynn can't be affected by Marfire's magic, and Fiera has some heat resistance. So they're both, like, arm in arm with Marfire, so that she doesn't blow up. Like,
Oh, they're armored up. Oh, never mind.
it looks like they're like friends from afar,
Yeah.
but
Also, Avayath doesn't like Marfire, so he wouldn't say, oh, he'd just ignore them.
he'd be like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, they're getting along real well, huh?
Yeah, Shui's just like, it's not here.
Slow down.
Why? We have to find the music box.
And we will. But you need to start thinking with your head. You need to calm down.
I'm calm enough. I'm calm. I am calm.
No, you're not. You blew up back there. Ibishu came out.
I let him come out.
And do you think that was a good idea?
Do you think keeping that the groundskeeper was my dad a secret from me was a good idea?
If you were gonna blow up like that, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, if you had just been honest with me from the get-go, maybe I wouldn't feel this way.
I doubt it.
Shui.
Can you honestly tell me, right now, and he'll transform into the groundskeeper. If I had told you that this was your father, this person here in front of you was your dad, in that moment you wouldn't have blown up.
There's a growl in the back of your head again.
He turns his head away, and he's just like, I'm done talking about this. Let's find the music box, please.
This isn't the end of this conversation. We need to have this conversation, Shui.
He's just gonna dive back under the water.
Shui, wait.
Brandy will return to his normal form and follow quickly after Shui.
Roll again.
Who wants to do it?
Who wants to do it? Who wants
Avayath
to go?
will do it.
Yeah!
Ooh, 17.
You show up here.
Ooh, what's this place?
You recognize this, all of you, immediately. These are the caverns that Miffy took you down. And Miffy's like, hey, we're back at the resort. That was fast.
That means Clay tour, isn't it? Well, no, he left. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he bounced. He's gone.
Immediately. He was like, oh, I'm better now. Bye.
He's like, oh, sweet, later. I got shit to do. Bye-bye.
And you can kind of see above you as you enter the depiction of the gods that you had seen before in the algae above on the cavern walls.
Is Ibishu on the mural at all?
You can roll perception.
I'll roll perception.
Or I guess investigation.
Damn. Perception is +7, investigation is +2. So 9 + 2 is 11.
I'd say there's so many gods and things on these walls that you can't locate Ibishu.
Cool.
You don't know if he's here or if you just can't find him.
It's not here either.
Now it's just like, Did you guys want to continue the conversation? Since we're in a new place now?
I'd love to if Shui was done throwing his temper tantrum.
Hold on. Shui, can I talk to you in private?
He grits his teeth. Fine.
I hope you guys don't mind just waiting here for a bit. It'll be real quick. He will take Shui off somewhere where no one can hear them. Shui, I just want to say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry for keeping that a secret from you, and you have every right to be mad. I wasn't intending to keep it a secret from you forever. I just wanted you to know when you were ready, and I shouldn't have misjudged you.
What do you want me to say to that, Yaya?
I guess just say, yeah, you sure did mess up this time, Yaya. Just be honest.
Okay, yeah, Yaya, you messed up big time.
Shui, I know. My hopes were that we could deliver that news to you in the least harmful way possible, but clearly this didn't turn out great. You don't have to forgive me, but we'll work together to get your father back to normal, okay? This will all be okay, I promise.
He sighs and he's like, Yaya, I'm not mad, I'm just frustrated, okay?
Understandably so. I wouldn't be able to keep it together in this situation.
It's not like I'll never forgive you. I don't even blame you or Brandy or Theo. It's just, this always happens. Everybody always keeps important stuff from me. It's really...
Well, I hope you understand, in a situation like this, I would have done the same to Theo or Brandy or anyone. It's a lot to take in.
I had an argument with the groundskeeper. He called me childish.
Well, that's pretty condescending of him. It's not true at all.
I yelled at him. I told him he couldn't tell me what to do. Because he's not my dad.
That's ironic. But... You are right about one thing. He certainly can't tell you what to do. You're a grown man now. You're an adventurer with a lot of accomplishments under your belt. But you're also a person, so... I understand this must be hard on you.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do, Yaya. If I find Sumi and Shinkai, what do I do?
I'm not gonna pretend to be an expert on this kind of thing. It's hard to say. I mean, I think all you can do is say that you're Shui, and if they don't remember, I guess just try to talk to them about whatever you want to talk about if you can.
I wish my parents were like yours.
I'm sorry, Shui.
Can we please find the music box, Yaya?
If you're sure, are you feeling up for it?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
That's what I like to hear. Stay strong, good friend. Pats him on the back.
Okay. Go back to water entrance. I mean water, but Brandy and Theo and the 7 other NPCs.
The 7. There really do be so many. Essence has been talking Melrin's ear off now that she can speak words that are true.
She's a little bitch baby, huh? You think she's a little bitch baby? I think she's a little bitch baby.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's hardly going through anything. He's being so whiny about it. Like, it's just your parents.
Avayath comes up and like whispers and he's like, I took care of it, guys. Fucking childish nonsense. Like,
He's done being a little bitch.
Theo has checked out at this moment and probably won't attempt interaction.
Yeah, that's valid.
So Avayath will try to kind of lift up the mood, be like, okay, I think we're doing a little better now. Everybody feeling ready to go?
woo! That's 9. Not reading the room at all.
She's like, yeah, I'm ready.
Theo will go on and swim through now that people have said they're ready. He's not attempting interaction at all. And I will do a roll.
Yeah, you can roll a D8 now, just because I'm trying to make sure we don't keep getting repeat rooms.
Okie dokie. 5.
All right, I need everyone to make a deck save.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay.
We're falling out of a rain cloud.
Everybody gets a +5.
Didn't really help all that much. 12.
9.
Yikes.
31.
18.
Jesus Christ. With a 2? You got an 18 with a 2?
I'm sorry. It's the mod.
Fucking
And then Avayath's right there.
ridiculous.
So yeah.
Damn.
So who had the highest?
Shui.
Shui. Okay.
He was 15 plus 16, so 31.
Oh my fucking god.
Gotcha.
Cool, guys.
Brandy and Avayath slow as fuck.
Yeah, they're bricks of, they're like big blocks of meat, so like, you know, not super dexterous.
Let me roll for the NPCs real fast. 9 got a nat 1! Sorry.
Okay. 9's gonna explode into fucking Lego pieces.
I didn't consider we're a nat 1. Okay.
Where? What do you mean by that?
Okay. And Melrin got a 20. Come on, Mithy. Well. So you guys make it into the next room, and as you guys are swimming, you start to feel yourself being pulled very strongly towards this direction. Just this whooshing water that feels almost dangerous with how fast it's going. And some of you manage to kind of swim pretty well against the current, and the others of you get pulled very rapidly downstream as it seems you're being rushed towards this entrance of the cavern, and you pop out here. And as you do so, you kind of hear 9 go like, "Ah, something touched me!" And you see 3 fins come out of the water.
Oh. Those are some big fish.
Those are some big fish. What are those, dolphins?
Oh, shit.
And 9 just goes, "Sharks! Sharks in the water!"
Yep. Those some big ass fucking sharks.
I mean, really, look at Avayath and then look at the sharks.
And they have the same kind of like weird greenish tone that you saw that the dinos that you fought had.
Do we see bones as well?
Sharks don't have bones. They have cartilage.
Okay.
No, you don't see any then.
Okay.
You don't see any bones then.
You see bones, it's just not their bones.
Yeah, you see bones in their stomach.
That is a little kind of like entrance that you can hop up onto, Shui and Theo. I'm just noting. Not saying that you will, but you know.
If you want to, you can.
We are going to start at the top of the order, which is with Shui. Your speed is halved if you're trying to move against the current.
But if you're going with it, is it doubled?
Sure, fuck it, why not?
Cool.
Cool. I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast a 6th level spell on these sharks. That is a spell that is called Twin Dragon Lightning.
Okay.
Which is cool. It's one that I asked if I could have for Shui, and I never used it. You wanna know when I asked Cassie if I could have this? February 6th, 2022.
Oh my god!
That's almost a year ago. Exactly.
So this is his debut. Anyway, so twin bolts of lightning leap from the caster's hands, striking 2 separate targets simultaneously, dealing 8d8 lightning damage. If the targets are within 50 feet of each other, roll an additional 2d8 and deal that damage to both targets. A dexterity saving throw will have the damage dealt.
Okay, so they do dex saves?
Yeah, and they have to beat a 19. The 2 that are next to each other.
Dex saves, they're bad at that. That's a 13 for the first one. And that's a 5 for the other one. So they both failed, I assume.
They did. So 30 lightning damage to these sharks. And if they're within 50 feet, I roll an additional 2d8 and deal that damage to both targets. An additional 12.
Gotcha. I don't know what sounds sharks make.
They don't.
Just loud water splashing.
Yeah, water splashing.
Yeah.
So these two like massive dragons, made out of lightning, spring from like Shui's arms. He gets all zappy, and then he kind of like points his arms towards the sharks. The dragons come on from separate sides and converge kind of in the middle.
I'll say for flavor, when you cast it, you can hear like the roar that Ibishu made when you were in the keep in his dragon sea beast form.
Ooh. So that's gonna be my turn.
I will say you will have to make an additional dex save if you're trying to stay in place.
Okay, I'll get out the water.
Okay. And it is Theo's turn.
Theo goes along up on the ledge as well, and he readies his poison crossbow. Okay, so he's going to aim for, we'll say the red one actually, because it's closer to people. Yeah, so 24 to hit.
Their AC is 13.
29 damage in total. And that's the first hit.
Gotcha. These definitely seem more hardier than the dinos you fought. And you see it kind of like strike its head like angrily in the water.
Angrily.
Theo goes to hit once again. 33.
I don't know if the 33 will hit, you know? Like,
you know,
Jesus
20 more than it
Christ.
takes to hit him.
Literally. Theo just obliterates it. It explodes. It's dead. Like,
The arrow falls into the ends of the earth, literally cannot miss no matter where you are on the planet.
yeah.
I mean, none of them are bloodied.
So 10, and then 2d4.
So 17 altogether.
You see it kind of like looking around. It's not like built to really lift its head out of the water. So it's just looking in any direction, and it bumps into 9 again, and they're like, ah!
That shall be Theo's turn. He will move here so Shui can aim anything when he needs to.
This shark is going to attack 9 because it just bumped into them. And a nat 1. Good job, shark.
Good
Proud
job,
of
Shark.
you.
It just got shot.
She got shot like a lot.
It's going through a lot emotionally.
And that's all it can do. So that's its turn.
Cool. Oh, it's me now.
You turn.
That's right. It's me, Brandy. I'm gonna try out a new spell that I've got. One I picked up from Shui, as a matter of fact.
Ooh.
But, you know, he's being a little bitch right now, so no.
Also, I want everyone to ignore the skeleton that's over there. I just noticed it, because in the caverns it would be alive, but it's not.
Oh?
I mean, it's fine. I just noticed it on the map, and it would have been alive because of the caverns, but
It's fine.
The shark stayed in a second ago.
About it.
it hasn't respawned yet.
So I'm casting Steel Wind Strike.
Ooh.
So I gonna make 3 attack rolls against each of them. 14 for the red shark,
Yes.
23 for the green shark. Fuck. And I missed the last one. But the other 2 sharks, the green and the red, will take 6d10 force damage. Wow. Fucking dog shit. 21 force damage to each of them.
What does Steel Wind Strike look like?
Brandy pulls out his sword. He gets into like a pose and then suddenly just like teleports rapidly between the 3 of them, just and then just appears within 5 feet of them.
Oh, cool.
If only I wasn't crying, I would shout how cool that was.
Avayath will do that. That was cool, Brandy.
Thank you very much. Picked it up from a good friend of mine.
Both of those sharks are bloodied now.
I'm going to use my little sorcery points to quicken spell Eldritch Blast. 18 and 24 for red.
Yep.
Then red takes, wow, dog shit rolls. 16 force damage. And then green, 23 and 23. Yep, both those hit. 26 force damage. Very nice. Much better.
Yeah, they both are looking rough and confused. And very not good.
Confused.
You all just started flowing down and basically ran into them. So,
Oops.
anything else on your turn?
No, that's literally all I can do.
It is Avayath's turn.
That was a lot of attacks at once. Well, watch this, 9. You're about to see why they call me the Undead Slayer.
Oh my god.
Please not one.
He wants 9 to think he's cool.
He sure does.
All right, and he's just gonna start swinging at Red Shark. Nat 20. Oh, fuck.
Right as you're like You're about to see.
Watch this!
Alright, I bet one-shot it, so I'm just gonna roll damage now.
It's my turn to one-shot something!
I finally get to attack.
I couldn't do anything for the Kraken fight. This is my time to shine.
Check this shit out!
Alright, since this trident does more damage underwater, it does 6d4 damage. 26 piercing damage.
Oh.
That was the max damage.
That's gonna be doubled.
So, yeah, almost max damage. Jesus Christ.
Or almost max damage.
It'd actually be 47 damage.
Fucking hell, that one is dead.
Yeah.
I didn't roll the radiant damage or the improved
You
divine
didn't
smite
even
damage.
roll like smite or radiant damage.
Yeah.
This shark fucking explodes.
I like the imagine he actually canonically goes slams into it.
Because of the current, it is quickly swept away, and the other sharks avoid it narrowly as it gets swept down.
Jesus Christ.
9 from the other side, like, gives you, like, 2 thumbs up for a second, and then starts to, like, be carried by the current, and is like, ooh.
Oh, watch out there.
Jesus Christ, Avayath, holy shit.
So then 23 to hit the second one. He's gonna first level divine smite this. Or I don't know if he needs to. No, he doesn't need to.
So 32 fucking damage?
That one is still up.
Oh, maybe you did have to divine smite it.
I could.
You could, technically.
I'm gonna divine smite it. First level divine smite though. And if it's undead, I do an extra d8.
That's true.
It is undead.
Alright, so that's extra 3d8, 15 extra radiant damage.
It is dead.
Woo!
Fucked up. Holy shit, Avayath. You really are the undead slayer. Holy shit.
Yep, I've been doing this for a long time.
God damn.
Just the yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you could say this is my job.
Yeah, looks at 9, yep.
Yeah, he gives 9 a thumbs up, like, for no reason. Turns away from the shark.
You know, you really puts into perspective that skeleton fight we had.
Shut up.
So Shark 2 is dead. You
Yeah.
just killed it. So it's 9's turn, and so 9's just like, hey, watch this! He's going over to the other shark.
I like how the 3 of these dudes are just like showing off in front of each other. Check this shit out.
Oh, I also forgot. It hasn't come up yet, but 9 has Aura of Warding, so if you are within 30 feet of 9, you have resistance to damage from spells.
What the fuck? That's good to know.
Oh.
That is good to know.
It hasn't come up yet, so they're gonna go ahead and try and do an attacky. Yeah, oh fuck yeah, that's enough to hit. I don't know why I even bothered to look. 12 slashing damage, but they want to show off now, so they're gonna divine smite.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it's still not bloodied yet, so they're actually gonna divine smite at a higher level.
Fuck yeah, fuck them up, 9.
They're gonna do it at 3rd level. So that's 25, and it's still up, but it's bloodied now.
Hell yeah.
And 9 has another attack.
Fuck it up, 9.
They're just like, you were supposed to die. Like, go and hit it again. They go and hit it again.
You're making me look bad in front of my new friends.
They got a 2 on that roll, but it's still enough to hit the shark, so.
Yeah, that tracks. As long as they didn't that one, like, you know.
So that'll be 10. They're gonna do another 3rd level divine smite.
Hell yeah.
25.
God damn, another 25. Nice.
The shark is still up,
Dang.
barely. And 9's just like, damn. Like,
Oh, it was close. It was close. It was good. You know, it was a good effort. That one had.
You did a number on it.
Yeah, you did a good job.
and it would be Essence's turn, who is terrified and is going to try and swim this way. 5, 10, 15, and she's just gonna dash so she can get on land. And she's like, and it is Shark 3's turn.
Wow.
And they're going to bite 9 now because fuck that. Does that even hit 9? It does, just barely. So 9's gonna take 20 damage as the shark bites them.
Ouch.
That looks like it does pretty much nothing to 9. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
It's just a shark bite.
Miffy, on the other hand, is going to magic missile from afar.
Yeah. The shark doesn't have shield, does it?
The shark does not have shield. I'll have Miffy do it at 2nd level.
Yeah, fuck him up, Miffy.
3, so that's 7, 9. The stupid shark is still up. Another 3, and there we go. The shark's dead.
Yeah. There you go, Miffy.
Yay!
Yeah.
And then Miffy's going to go 5, 10, 15. And just start trying to swim. Same with Melrin.
See, it was just a delayed reaction, 9. You got him.
If 9 was out of the water, they would be cracking their knuckles, but... Well, we should probably go join the others, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Theo grabs Brandy's hand to help him out the water.
Thank you very much, darling.
Gives him a half-hearted smile.
Yeah, we'll hold Theo close.
I like to imagine Shui doesn't hold out his hand for Avayath, just watches Avayath slowly swim upstream.
No, he can fly. Like, I don't even know why he's even playing.
Those sharks sure didn't know when to quit.
Good workout.
Yeah, it was a nice warm-up. Sure, there's more to come.
In essence, it's like...
It's alright. You're alright. Take deep breaths.
It was mostly she's just breathing hard because she swam incredibly hard against the current.
Nah. Just take real deep breaths there, Essence.
All right, everybody want to sit down for a sec, or are we all good to keep going?
I mean, I'm alright to keep going. It's up to y'all.
He looks specifically at Theo and Shui.
I'm fine. We can keep going.
All right, good to hear.
You need a minute, darling?
He'll say in Theo's head.
We can go.
Alright.
Yeah, Avayath would probably be like, let's go walk this way.
Who's gonna roll?
2.
This is the double Kraken room.
I sure hope we don't run into another small room. No!
You pop out here.
Ooh. The fuck?
And Shui, you recognize this. This is one of the training grounds near the dojo that Dashi trained you at in Moonfoam. You can see kind of underneath, it looks like Dashi is here. And he's looking out over this lake pond. It's nighttime, so her wings are up.
With the butterfly wings! Sorry.
She doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Shui pops out of the, pops his head out of the water. I'm just like, wait, I know this place. This is Moonfoam, isn't it? Master Dashi?
She turns her head and looks to you, extremely confused. Shui?
Master Dashi! He runs up to her and gives her a hug, immediately.
She, is startled at that. What were you doing in the pond? Why are you all in the pond? She, looks over.
Why are you all in the pond?
It's a long story.
I don't know if you told her where you were going. She said that she was going back to Moonfoam, but I don't think you told her where you were going.
Mm-mm.
So it turns out that there's these caverns underwater that...
Melrin is just be quiet. She specifically told you not to tell anyone about them.
She really did, yeah. I know that.
There's what? Caverns?
Shui.
It's a secret.
Oh my god.
Oh. You're so good at keeping those, she says with a tiny smile.
He smiles at that and then frowns. In sadness, not out of anger. I think I'm really close to finding my parents.
She furrows her brow at that.
You have to trust me. But I don't know how to act when I meet them. What do I do when I see them, Master Dashi?
They're alive? She seems so confused.
Yeah, he says.
Well, then why the hell didn't they come get you? No, I'm just kidding. No.
I fucking raise you.
Well, that's great news then. Is that why you're coming out of the pond to tell me that you found them?
We're still looking for them. I think there's something wrong with them. They lost their memories or something.
Seems like that runs in the family. She nods.
Okay. Master Dashi, you knew them. What do I say?
It's been years at this point. Just be yourself. I don't know what other else advice you would give to someone.
Be myself. He reflects on the things that Ibishu said. I am Shui and I am Ibishu. I can be both. I am both. I'm not either or, you know what I mean? He's just be myself. think I can help them if I be myself?
Are they in danger?
I don't know. But wherever they are, they can't leave.
This is a hard one, Shui, she says. I know you've always looked to me for guidance, but I don't always have the answers, I'm sorry. I don't know where you are right now, or what you're doing. It seems like I looked away and you grew up.
Oh, she's the only one who sees him as an adult.
Maybe you should fucking act like an adult.
You motherfucker! Come here! Shui just hugs her again. And it's just like, I have to go.
Be safe.
And I get back in water.
She gives you a nod. Be safe, Shui.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Chosen Ones. Draga and Avayath recently did a duet together on the Chosen One side channel. If you want to hear them sing Anything You Can Do, I Can Do Better, head down to the description and click the link to check it out. Who knew both of them were so passionate about singing? If you haven't already, make sure to like the episode, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thank you as always to our high-tier patrons, MeltiMoon, JokerDino, Travis, Alyx Solana, EpiAureum, Homunculus Derelictus, Angelic Dragon, Bubby, Zab, Z.Gutz, and Mr. Bakudan. We'll see you soon, fellow Sparks.
Oh, what do you want me to say to that, Yaya?
I guess just say, yeah, you sure did mess up this time, Yaya. Just be honest.
You messed up big time.
Oh my god.
Literally, I was thinking the exact same
Say,
thing.
I really was.
I was thinking the
I really
same
was.
fucking thing. Like,
I'm really
messed
gonna
up big time,
canonize that.
Yes, canonize it. Okay.
And so,
everybody, let's get a clear take. Let's get a clear take.
Avayath's gonna be like, Shui.
Yes, please. But it's an actual dramatic
so serious
scene.
moment. We're
Yes.
writing a paper too.
Cut all of this out of the podcast.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta do it with a straight face.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yaga, you messed up big time.
Shui,
I'm sorry.
I know.